With Fever Wings matchup looming, what's the history between Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers? If you want to sell out an arena, having Paige Bueckers and Caitlin Clark face off is a pretty good way to do so. That fact has been well exemplified in college, when both the two's game in the 2024 Final Four was sold out at the Cleveland Cavaliers Arena, Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. You could also look to the Indiana Fever's visit to College Park Center on Friday to take on the Dallas Wings, and that being sold out before the WNBA season even started back in late April. It's safe to say the interest is there, but what is the history between Clark and Bueckers? Below is the history between the two budding American basketball stars. Team USA. No, the two sharing a basketball court doesn't start with a game between Iowa and UConn. It actually tracks all the way back to their time with Team USA. Bueckers and Clark were teammates once upon a time for the 2019 FIBA Under-19 Women's Basketball World Cup in Bangkok, Thailand. The team also included the likes of former TCU star and current Chicago Sky guard Hailey Van Lith, the Fever's Aaliyah Boston, Los Angeles Sparks Cameron Brink, and the Atlanta Dream's Ryan Howard. Bueckers was the leading scorer with 19 points in Team USA's win over Australia in the final. Bueckers would go on to win the tournament MVP. Both were just 17 years old at the time and highly touted recruits in their respective states of Minnesota and Iowa. 2021 Sweet 16. The first time Bueckers and Clark met in college was in the 2021 NCAA tournament. A number 1 seeded UConn matched up with a number 5 Iowa at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. UConn jumped out to a 14-point lead at halftime and would never look back, as the Huskies beat Clark's Iowa 92-72. Clark was Iowa's leading scorer on the evening with 21 points, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. Bueckers nearly had a triple-double with 18 points, 8 assists and 9 rebounds. UConn and Bueckers would go on to advance to the program's 21st Final Four just a few days later. 2024 Final Four. By the time Bueckers and Clark met again on the hardwood, a lifetime of changes had happened for the duo. Not only had Bueckers torn her ACL, undergone surgery and returned to lead her team to yet another Final Four appearance, but Clark had blossomed into a full-blown sports sensation, regularly selling out arenas, drawing comparisons to Stephen Curry and leading her Iowa team to nearly the mountaintop of college sports in a national title game showing. This time, the roles were reversed from the two's first matchup in the 2021 tournament, with Clark's Iowa serving as the favorite and being the number 1 seed and Bueckers' UConn playing the underdog role, being a number 3 seed. In the national semifinal in Cleveland, the two teams played a classic with back and frequency lead exchanges, and Iowa ultimately coming out on top 71-69 and Clark helping the Hawkeyes to the program's second-ever national title game appearance. Bueckers totaled 17 points, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. Clark racked up 21 points, 7 assists and 9 rebounds on the evening.